Alright guys, welcome back to Vidya Bros. The Analogue NT, which was a modern version of a Nintendo Entertainment System, meaning it runs off what they call FPGA, which is a field programmable, I forget what it's called, FPGA or FPGA or whatever it is. Basically what it is though, is it's a chip, right? That this guy, Kevin...
Like a potato chip, or...?
No, it's a computer chip.
Oh.
It's a computer chip and a board that was made...
Oh, come on, I didn't mean to go that way.
That's made to,
Fucking awful controls.
Who the fuck is that? It's a chip that's programmable that you can literally use to... Instead of emulating a system, it's called simulating a system on a chip. It's not like, say, you get a Genesis, AT games, and it's like a tiny chip inside that just... It's system on a chip thing where it's just light as fuck and cheap as shit. It literally copied the hardware down to everything it does to like 99.9% accuracy. So they made a mini an NT Mini. Analogue made an NT Mini which plays Nintendo Entertainment System games and Famicom games. And it has 2 slots for them, and you can run it off HDMI.
Fuck.
Directly onto your TV. And it has all these like different options, scalar options and whatnot. And it plays all the games in 1080p. Like, it's literally a high definition Nintendo Entertainment System. And that cost over $500. But since the technology has been progressing in FPGAs, the guy that made the Analogue NT Mini FPGA released it only took him 6 months to develop, and he made a Super Nintendo FPGA, and they're now releasing a Analogue Super NT, which is a really small SNES that plays Super Famicom and Super Nintendo games from the cartridges in high definition on your TV. It's a modern version of a Super Nintendo for your high definition TV. It's not a clone system either. It's a whole different thing, and there's no emulation involved and everything. And everything runs. Everyone that's tested it has run down. Has run down to what do you call it? Down to it runs everything almost 100% accuracy. That means you could play anything from Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, homebrew games, reproduction cartridges, anything that comes in a cartridge that fits in the Super Nintendo onto it. So it's literally, if Nintendo released the Super Nintendo today for your HD TV, it's really what it is. And it's only $189. And I'm thinking of getting one maybe.
89 or 189?
189.
I'm cheap as hell, so I probably wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, but what's cool about it is that you can order it in 4 different versions, which is different colors of it. One's a Famicom, Super Famicom looking one. One's a crystal one, which is like see-through, like the 90s see-through colors. One's a black, and the other one's a regular a white one. But and you could also order it with this because they came up with this company called 8-Bit Do, which makes amazing controllers. They make Super Nintendo and they make Nintendo Entertainment System controllers, and they actually work wirelessly, so you can use them in your Super Nintendo, or you can use them with the adapter that comes with it, and the adapter that comes with it for the controller. You can use any type of Bluetooth controller you want with it. Meaning you can hook up a PS4 controller to it and stick it right into your Super Nintendo and play it that way. Or however you want to do it.
I'm trying to get away from that MOOC, because if you come past here, you gotta unequip any bows you have, because bows are prohibited in Satian, however you pronounce it. So now this MOOC's not trying to kill me.
And you know what's actually pretty crazy? That the Super NT Mini, not the Super NT Mini, the the Super NT does, since it's so accurate to the original hardware.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, you know how, like if you get, like, the Retron 5, or you get, like, another clone-type console, and it does emulation, or any type of emulation, like, every emulator is different, and every emulator, like, produces, like, different colors, and different, ways to make the game look better or worse, depending on how the emulation works.
Yeah.
It literally runs it so well, down to the hardware level, that they compared it to, like, the video quality. Like, if you plugged a Super Nintendo into your old TV, and you know how that looks.
Oh wait, why am I here?
Like the video signal that comes out of it is exactly accurate to the Super Nintendo, meaning everything is 100% accurate. Meaning if you get this, like, you'll be getting what Nintendo would make as a fully developed HDMI SNES. Like, literally, they tested everything from, like, the red and white yellow cables to the HDMI, and the video signal's all the same completely. But, wait. We don't want any more dang political people at our door. Tell your representative thingy to go stick his ED elsewhere. His Ed elsewhere. And I want to get one, because if it's that accurate to a Super Nintendo, I want to get that then. Because it also, apparently what it does though, is you can get, you know how in Audacity you could choose, like, the audio quality you want for your to export it?
Yeah.
Well, apparently the Super Nintendo, all it did was, apparently, it outputted, the audio at a 32 kilohertz.
I'm not going that way.
But the Super, NT outputs a digital signal from the actual chip itself, not from, like, the analog to digital converter, which is built in any like electronic device. It literally comes directly from the chip, so there's no converting anything. So you're getting a pure digital signal of audio, which the Super Nintendo didn't do unless you modded it. Mm-hmm. So you're getting the highest quality audio out of your Super Nintendo also from it. So your games are going to sound better and look better.
I'm going to go to that store that I passed by before and see what I can get.
But that's the reason why I want to get it, because if it plays games and looks better than emulation, and, you know, it runs off 99% accurate hardware, why the hell not? I mean, you could pre-order it now, but I want to wait until, like, it actually comes out.
Oh, so this isn't a store? This is just a room to save in.
Is that a payphone?
Yeah, it's a payphone to save on. You can use frogs, fake frogs, payphones, regular telephones, and yeah, those are the ways you can save in this game. So that wasn't a store at all. That was just some random empty building with a payphone. I can get up there to where that donut hoop-looking thing was, but I can't do that yet because I don't have this item yet to erase those weird lunch boxes. Oh,
I had an idea that I wanted to talk about when we were recording for Metroid Prime 2.
Well, we scrapped this.
We scrapped it, so since we're recording for this now, I'm gonna say it here. So the last session that we did actually record fully for Metroid Prime 2, I had an idea.
When we actually continued it on my Wii instead of on a Dolphin.
I had an idea of like what features, like we were thinking about like what kind of features Metroid Prime 4 would have in terms of like gameplay and whatnot. And I talked about maybe having a multiplayer option. And we didn't know how that would work, but I actually have an idea of how it could work, and Nintendo can make it work really well in this regard.
Of having a multiplayer option in Metroid Prime 2?
Metroid Prime 4.
4, I mean, yeah.
So, you know how, like, I said, like, you thought that you could just do it the same way we do,
Oh, come on, move!
What's that mode called?
What mode? The deathmatch mode?
Yeah, in deathmatch mode, you have, like, a split screen of 4 players.
Yeah.
Well, how about they don't do that for the Switch? Instead, they take that out and they put in, what do you call it? Like, you know how all you see is like Samus's face
in
the game, and that's all you really see in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you take that, you put that on one Switch, right?
Yeah.
Your second player will be on the other Switch. And then, like, how you connect games local together. So you can have, what do you call it? You will see two players in the game, but you only see, like, if you're playing on the TV, I'll be playing on my Switch, and you'll see it that way.
Kind of like how the Wii U was for Splatoon.
Basically, but then again, how Bayonetta's gonna do it with two-player multiplayer.
Yeah.
So like that, but having a Samus on each screen, on each Switch, and then and if you wanted to switch it up and have one player play on the TV, one player play on another Switch, you could do it like that. I feel like Nintendo will really benefit that way.
So, for some stupid reason, as I said earlier, your PP gets drained each time you die. So, I had to take a nap at a hotel.
Naps are always good.
Yeah, it makes you grow a penis. Is it getting your PP back?
Yeah.
By the way, I noticed some of our recent videos have been getting flagged for not advertiser friendly. And I think it's probably because one of them was talking about, or a few of them were talking about microtransactions and how that's considered something controversial.
You know what? YouTube is broken anyways. They just need to shut the hell up. Because you can't talk about anything controversial to begin with anymore.
No.
What was the point of jumping on that mushroom?
Some of them bounce you to higher areas, but I guess that one didn't.
But there was something else I wanted to look up. Because I was looking at something.
This is an old, like, swampy area. Oh, go away, semi-invincible claw. Look at that thing. I just ran away from you. Can you fuck off? Oh, that's just perfect. Thank you.
Ooh, what the hell is this? Remember when I bought that what the fuck was it? I bought Hyper Metroid, and I told you it was like a collector's edition, a fan collector's edition of Hyper Metroid.
Yeah.
Well, they have one that the same person is selling, but they have a thing called Earthbound Uncut, an Earthbound Uncut cartridge.
So is it like sweat?
Earthbound at its truest form, Uncut, bring back Earthbound as it was meant to be. Before the edited.
Oh, it's a fuzzy frog. Thank you.
Wait, so this is Earthbound in its truest form. Uncut brings back Earthbound as it was meant to be. Before it was edited from its original form to be released in America. You get all those wall remarks, racy comments, and much, much more. Complete with a box, full-sized manual, extras, a must for any Metroid fan. And it's only $90. Which I'm not going to spend that kind of money for that.
How much?
$50 for the cartridge, or for a complete box set at $90.
That's pretty pricey.
Considering that it's Earthbound Uncut, and that it's a reproduction cart, and you get extra stuff with it, like you did with Hyper Metroid.
Come on, can you move? I don't care. I don't care. Look what you made me do, you fucking asshole.
Asshole. And they also have Earthbound Zero, and a cartridge.
Okay. Fucking asshole. You know what? I think we should just end it here. I'm gonna farm a whole bunch so we can actually get somewhere.
Wait, what the hell is Super Mario Omega?
I don't know. But I'm saying I think we should end this because I'm gonna farm a whole bunch off of the show just to be able to actually play the game.
Okay.
Because we really can't get anywhere right now because of how weak we are.
Alright then.
And I don't want to take a long time farming just to play the game.
True.
Because otherwise we'll be here all night.
Yeah. Well, in that case, then, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode after Brandon saves.
Yeah, I gotta talk to my dad.